The downtown Duluth Theater, the annual Minnesota Film Festival, is a way for new filmmakers to display their cinematic work on the big screen. As Northern News Now's Haley Asanovich explains, this year's submissions among filmmakers skyrocketed, yet only a select few made the cut.
Lights, camera, and action as Zeitgeist opening night begins screening highly anticipated local and international films at this year's Minnesota Film Festival. The progressive Duluth film scene has hit new records. With more than 350 films sent in for review this past year, the crew has been busy sorting through the 2024 submissions. Minnesota Film Programs Director Vera Bianchini notes her favorite part of the many-month process ties into the Zeitgeist-based Media Arts School.
We try really hard so that the filmmakers, the industry folks coming in, can also have a learning experience alongside of the championing experience of celebrating their work.
A mix of international and local films, the diverse picks reach a vast audience with different genres ranging from narrative comedy Canusa Street, shot on the Iron Range, to thriller film Abroad, also captured up north. Originally starting her career as a programmer at the Minnesota Film Festival, Megan McCarthy now sits in the director's chair with her film On By, closing out the week of creative productions.
It was very exhilarating and fast the entire time. Like, to say that my crew didn't sleep for 3 days is absolutely correct. We froze, we didn't sleep, and now we have a beautiful film.
One of many to hit the screens here. Native to England, the head programmer at the Minnesota Film Festival, Graham Holford, holds a personal connection to this event, seeing it blossom throughout the years.
We really mindfully putting energy, artistic energy into this community and trying to provide oxygen for filmmakers to breathe.
And created for audiences to enjoy. In Duluth, Haley Asanovich, Northern News Now.
And tonight's opening night screenings begin at 7 o'clock, but guests will be filing in at 6 for the opening ceremony. You can catch other screenings throughout the week, and the festival wraps up April 7th with local documentary One By.